Hello everybody, how's it going? Mama Floyd here. I first and foremost want to say hello to every one of you, and I wanted to officially introduce myself to you all. My name is Bobby Joe, aka Mama Floyd. I am the proud mother of 8 children. Let me tell you how I got a story about my husband sending me a family from heaven. Back on October 19th, 2014, I lost my husband to a motorcycle accident, which caused him to have a heart attack. I was at my lowest. I had my 2 sons, and I didn't know how I was gonna go on. I knew I had to be strong. I would say after about a year and a half, a year later, I became a foster mother. I signed up to be a foster mother because I needed to occupy my time, and I wanted to show my 2 sons, the strength and that you can get through anything. I had to be brave for my kids. It's hard, but we have to do it. So I became a foster mother, and then October 19th, 2016, 2 years to the day of my husband's passing, I got a phone call asking me to take in 2 siblings. Now, I wanted to foster siblings because I knew it was harder to place them in a home and harder for them to be able to stay together going through this process. I had the space. I said, okay, I'll do siblings. They called me for 2 females. They brought a third, their brother also. So when they came to my house, I asked them that night, what are they going to do with the little brother? They said they were going to find him a home. And I asked if I can get another bunk bed, could he stay with my son in his room? And they spoke to the supervisor, had to make a few phone calls. They said, sure. The following morning, I woke up and got another bunk bed. I kept all 3 siblings together. Now, mind you, I had no intention to adopt. My intent was not to adopt anybody. I just wanted to foster as many children as I could, love them, and give them back. So, my kids came with me. I got the 3 oldest siblings in my home now. They came with me, and they started speaking up almost immediately about the abuse they were going through, and they were telling me they didn't want to go back home. So I became their voice. I started asking questions about the school, DHS, CPS. You got to be very careful when you are a foster mother because any wrong move, they can, take the kids from you and deem your home or you unsafe. So with everything, I made sure everything was recorded, everything was being documented. Anything that the kids told me, I made sure I had, somebody there when they did tell me because I didn't want, anything to be said that I was coaching the kids to say anything. So my kids came and told me their story, and I, started questioning. Sad but true, the state basically said, told the biological mother that if, she could sign over her rights and no charges will be pressed. So the kids basically ended up in the system because she signed over her rights to her children. And as she was losing her kids, I just kept them in my home and kept them with me and went to court and started, getting the kids. So I had the older 3. Then about a year later, the other 3 children got taken into custody, and I started trying to get them then. So 2016, I got the first 3. 2017, I had number 4. And 2018, I got the last 2 of their siblings. Then I adopted them all. So with my 2 sons, who were, at the time, 11 and 6, it's so confusing. I will tell you their ages now. The only way I can do it. So in 2021, I adopted the 4 little ones, and in 2020, I adopted the 4 little ones. And in 2021, I adopted the 2 oldest. So yes, now my children's ages are 19, 17, wait a minute, 19, 17, 15, 14, 13, 11, 8, and 7. So that is my story in a full nutshell. We moved from Philadelphia to Texas. We did make a big move because we had to get a bigger space, and so yes, I hope you enjoy this story, and I hope you follow our journey, and stay tuned because we have like a bunch of stories. So that's how my husband sent me a family from heaven, and my children are heroes. They saved themselves. I love you guys, and welcome to the Floyd home.